Overstayed my welcome. Oh.
I had to do it like.
Damn, people trying to freak me out. What the fuck? These insurance companies, man. I was like, yeah, I've just sent my phone in to get repaired, so I was expecting a phone call from some weird number. Normally I don't answer them because they're calls like that. I was like, what the fuck? I mean, no car accident. See you later. That'd be a crazy hoe. Should have probably tagged her along with it, but I was like, I got some League of Legends to play. So we're playing Renekton. On a side note, on more important things than my car crash that I've just been involved in. Who is pretty damn scary. Luckily, he did actually miss his Q then. I personally, as I always say, versus Renekton, prefer the W start. Some people like the Q start. You know, well, most every Renekton I go always goes for the Q, but I personally prefer W, as I just think it denies me more. And it stops, you know, as soon as he starts using his Q, that wave's just going to start really shoving a lot quicker than what it would normally, or what it would do, say, if he used his W. But, you know, eventually it's going to shove anyway, so I guess if you're going to shove it, eh? But that's just how I personally like it. What I do worry is, never mind. This is the thing, and this is why I've been, as you guys have probably seen on my channel, we're playing some Nasus again, would you believe it? Been playing a lot of pleb recently, and the reason I've been playing a lot of pleb is because Nasus, this early game, you know, as we all know, is just dire. He offers nothing to the team, and it's not just that, you know, I can handle myself top lane. It's not that an issue that I'm having top. You know, I can handle these matchups all day long. You know, I top lane. You know, I put whatever. I don't really care who we go against. But my issue is, you know, come 20 minutes, my team's feeding the crap out of bot lane and whatever, or mid lane, and I'm kind of like, well, whether I've had a good game or not, I'm still pretty used to it. Especially if we've gone against someone decent, we've been probably punished a crap load and unable to actually do anything. And then I'm just like, well, you know, this is kind of lame, right? So with pleb, now I'm able to actually put early pressure on and able to actually, the main thing is actually make the jungler come top lane, or make the jungler think what he wants to do. The thing is, as a jungler, no one ever comes top, because Nasus is always under turret, and generally junglers don't want to dive a Nasus, even though I think they should do and should try and shut them down, but if they're making plays over the board, then you can't really complain. But the thing with Nasus is you just have someone AFK in the top lane for, you know, 20 minutes, and that's how things are going right. You know, what happens if the Nasus is screwed up, or, you know, it's not going well for him, and blah-de-blah-de-blah-de-blah. So you're gonna wait for some flash plays, because my greed's gonna get me killed here. Or is his greed gonna get him killed? We flash for it. But then get W'd straight away. Do we stay? The thing is, he's going to heal off his cube. We do have my darn shield. I need, like, a lot more gold than what I have right now. It's good. He's shut. Gotta be a bit careful because of the fact his E. This is why you run flash, though, is for when you do dumb shit like this that's about to get you killed. The flash is glorious. Nice. That's cool. We're fine. Maybe. The thing is, I don't really want to back here. We're only 5 minions, or 3 or 4 minions down, which is cool. The Ocean Drake would be super good. I know we're going to get the big. I'm not going to greed for the big minion. If we greed for this big minion, then we'll take such a trade that we won't get this whole wave that's coming in, so it's just not worth it. Unless we can get it! Oh! Hashtag that. But yeah, the thing with a Nasus, right, you know, even if I'm winning my... Well, we're generally never going to be winning my lane, you know, in theory, unless someone's picked freaking Gangplank top, you know, but if anyone, generally speaking, when we play him, you have the likes of Renekton picked into him, like now. We're actually doing pretty well against this Renekton, all things considered. We might even stay out. I've kind of, this is the reason I love Darren Shield, man. I used to be a big fan of the Cloth 4 pots, but Darren Shield is now my new favorite item. Like on any top laner, I never really used to like it. I never used to like Darren's items because I just feel like, you know, you put some gold into something you're not going to get back. But to be honest, the early game stats, especially with the buffs to Darren Shield these days, is so strong. I look at my health now, and I popped my pot a long time ago. I popped it when Fiddle was supposedly ganking. You know, if I had Cloth 4 pots, I wouldn't be out here still like we are now. So. Yeah, it's really, really nice. We're just trying to, oh, as long as we can stay out here, why not, right? There's no, as long as I'm not afraid of dying. Which we might be, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I was waiting for him to go actually ham, because he has a level 6 now. He had his ult event. There was like a moment where he could have potentially have done it. You gotta be a bit careful. Nice. Probably take this last wave and we're scared. Oh no, Nasus. Nasus fly. We'll get out of here. We've done what we wanted to. We may as well back, like, we're just running the risk, especially getting ganked. Like, right now, this is when we should be ganked. You know, the jungler should be watching my lane and going, look, oh, Nasus, man, he's so greedy, staying around on such little HP, I should go gank him. But no one ganks Nasus, and then Nasus becomes a beast, and hurrah. So, you know, things are going well, but the problem is, like now, as you can see, where I've, you know, obviously not created any pressure. Oh, they have jungler Ezreal, so I guess we shouldn't be too scared. But, you know, even without the jungler ganking, right, my team's still losing 0-2 on Varus. You know, and then what can I do as a Nasus, right? You know, even if we're winning, we're still never really going to be at a point good enough because we've just got to keep stacking. And I can't even with my winning. Say if I'm winning in lane with Kled, I can put the pressure and I can like go, all right, well, even if I'm winning or losing, I can TP bot. I can TP, make a dragon fight happen. I can't do that on Nasus. We could do, but to be honest, my gank potential would be like, wow, I'm going to wither you, and that's about it. Whilst Kled has so much going for him. And also the damage, you know, we do some okayish damage, don't get me wrong, but, you know, we just wouldn't have great gank potential. We want to take this sort of trade just to shove this out, which is cool. We can afford to take that. And also, then on top of that, even if we make a successful gank, or if we fail it, it's even worse, but I'm not stacking. And, you know, what happens, then Nasus needs to be stacking constantly, otherwise, you know, the thing is, that's the issue versus these like Renekton matchups. You know, if I only get 200 stacks this game at 20 minutes, then I may as well have never played Nasus anyway. Even if I haven't died to Renekton, if I'm only hitting like 200 stacks, you got to really be hitting 300 minimum of 300 stacks to kind of be, you know, worthwhile. Unless you're lucky and the enemy team's idiots, which sometimes they are, and you're able to actually, you know, get a lot of free farm, which, you know, well, after that mark, you know, at that point, the enemy team should be pressurizing with their lead and, you know, making stuff happen. But you know, that doesn't always happen, and that's where that window of Nasus has the opportunity to come back into the game. But for me to be hitting 100 stacks here versus Renekton, it's pretty sweet. To be honest, you can't. I don't know. Like the thing is, Renekton, I don't think he can really be doing much more than what he is doing. You know, he needs that jungler, and well, and Ezreal and Renekton probably isn't actually going to be the most scariest thing ever. Plus, we're running Flash, so I can kind of get around things. But you know, I've still got both pots here. We're probably going to be able to get my TP up, and we'll get my Sheen next, and then we'll beat Renekton in a 1v1 for sure. And what more can Renekton really do? You know, the best thing he probably can do is try and freeze the wave and make me overextend to try and get the farm, but because he's got a Tiamat, that's not really going to happen. So I just bait out this trade like this, we wither him, that shoved the whole wave there, and what, I've taken like 20-30% of my health, which I have pots and I have lifesteal. You know, with my 15% lifesteal at the moment, well, probably I get to full health just by auto-attacking these minions. It's the joys of being a Nasus. And like, what more can he really do? And Renekton's really, in theory, like probably one of the best, or I'd probably say Darius is a bit better because Darius is just so. The thing is, Nasus always going to struggle versus Darius, whilst I'm never really going to always struggle versus Renekton unless we feed him. Like, you're always going to struggle to 1v1 Darius just because of his passive and the fever and everything. Whilst Renekton, you know, to be honest, if we had a Sheen right now, I would kick his ass. And what can he do? Oh my. Oh my. Oh, in so much trouble. Bastard. I'm so dead. Why did I have to go over? We might actually get out. Wish I had go. Well, to be honest, if we had go, it wouldn't have made much of a difference. We might actually stay. I have my TP coming up. I'm quite surprised we actually are still alive. And look at my team comp as well. You know, this is also the issue with Nasus' team comp. You know, look at my team comp here. We've got nothing going. Lucia mid. Fiddle's not too much of a bad pick, but you know, Nasus doesn't bring any CC top, right? So if my team we don't have any like solid engage, which, well, we have Fiddlestick's ult, but he's not really going to be like the tankiest motherfucker ever, is he? Don't really need to. Oh, we're gonna try and breathe for one more wave. Fuck's sake. Deering is something we need. Fiddlesticks is coming as well. I'd probably end up dying for this. Oh. Oh my god, what happened? I swear Fiddlesticks probably actually... Did Fiddlesticks die? Oh man, that was not what I needed. Ah, fuck my life. Where's Renekton? He doesn't have a kill. He has an assist, so he probably made something happen. We couldn't really do much anyway, to be honest. I don't really know what happened, but yeah, there wasn't really much we could do. Didn't have my ult, and we would just be chasing him with no HP, so... not really sure what would... That's fine. Well, it's not really fine. My whole world's burning around me, but we're looking quite decently stacked. We've got my Frozen Heart. I was actually going to go for Sheen. I would have actually normally gone for Sheen next, or in the situation I feel against this Renekton, Sheen would have been pretty sweet, but that whole kind of knocking at my door is throwing me off a little bit. But you see that damage we're doing to him there? That's without my E, that's without a Sheen. It's fine. My turret isn't going to cool down shortly though. But we have TP, so it should be okay. Oh yeah, Sheen would have been really nice because I could actually trade with him right now. This is where I just wish we had Ghost, but you need to really, in theory, run that flash first for Renekton because he is scary as fuck, but you know, we've been pretty lucky, or I don't know what it is. We played well enough not to get fucked up by him. You know, we baited out the minions, got it under my turret, and you know, he can't really do too much whilst we're under turret, so it's fine. No problem. Oh. Cool. But it's a lot easier for me when my team's getting some kills like that, which is good. We can't really get... I don't really want to take that stun off him. Like, if I had a Sheen, we'd probably actually cure him now. Like, if we cure him, look at that damage. Beastie. You know? And once I ultimate, that's the thing what makes Nasus OP these days, right? Is his freaking ult now is just broken. I don't think they can dive me. Worst dive ever. It's fine. We'll just take, yeah, whatever. I'm happy that we survived. You know, we couldn't really do anything more. If I had Ghost, maybe I'd have to chase them, I don't know. But we survived. Fiddlesticks is going to get Dragon as well for it by the looks of things, so it's super sweet. But yeah, you know, to be only 20 CS down and kicking ass like we are, I'm really happy. Ocean Drake's now going to make us invincible. Top lane. Keep an eye out for the Ezreal still a little bit, but yeah, like really, if we did have Sheen, we would kick this dude's ass. To be honest, I'd probably maybe kick his ass anyway, but I'm gonna be a bit cautious. If he actually wastes his, or I don't know, I worry because we don't have Sheen, that would be hard. If he wastes his E, then I'd go on him. Problem whilst his E's up, you know, we're never gonna kill him because he can just double dash away if he really wants to. But like whatever. Oh, you got bro. I'm only getting stronger and stronger from here. Renekton really isn't going to have too much. Once his Black Cleaver comes, it'd be a nice little power spike for him. But let's see what we can do then. Yeah, look at me. Can you get my E underneath him? No, we're not making. But you know, we have Sheen. Yeah, I can't like say. That's the reason why Ghost is so much better. I really do hate Black. But, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Ezreal's gonna come out of nowhere and kill me. The problem is, I really want to do this. I'm gonna get him. I wasn't expecting him to flash. I E'd like that because if I was going to flash Q, I wanted to E then flash Q. That would guarantee that we had the Q. I don't think the Q would have done it alone, but we got his flash, which is fine. We'll just try and shove this. He has got TP there. Probably should actually back here, as we really need to get some items. What the fuck? Can't do anything. Pointless, like I say, it would have been silly of me fighting without my Sheen then. Plus we have no ult, so we wouldn't have really have done much, I think. We needed to burn my TP get top, so it's not wasted. But yeah, I think we made the smart decision. Cool. Well, now, especially now he doesn't have flash as well, and I still actually kept holding my flash. I should hopefully make something happen. I didn't even kill Ezra here. He's gonna have to. I even killed Renekton as well for his troubles. You get that E in a nice position. There we go. Boom! That's what we're talking about. There we go. Oh, my John drowns in his own cum. GG. Nice. Sweet. That's what we're talking about, y'all. Nice. Solid kill. 2-0 like that. You know, I don't know what Ezra was going. I thought, well, I guess he was trying to run to Renekton, but, you know, like, yeah. That was never going to end too well for him. Could actually stay out because we have the Ocean Drake. I don't really want to take the turret, as, you know, team's looking okay, but we're still, you know, still a long way to go, I feel, in this game yet. This team's starting to pick up some kills now, and we can wreck Renekton, but I don't really want to be overextended just. I want to still try and gain as many stacks as we kind of can out of this matchup, really. We're looking good. Which is the most important thing, you know. Renekton can't beat me now, unless we could kind of theory, but if we massively messed up. But you know, Nasus' ult is just so strong these days. It's ridiculous. Like, he's scared, as he should be. But like I say, yeah, look at that damage. We don't want to have these straight up trades because of his fever and then also the BC. He really wants to do that. But you really want to do that, sir? Those are the things you can't fight Nasus, and his ult is just ridiculous. Like a 1 second cooldown on his Q in ultimate form is just like insane. Like you can't, like, he always had it cloaked, and but you know, that's the thing. Like, say in that situation when he's diving up, now I kind of thought we were going to have him, but he was running. He had his fever stacks up quite nicely. I was a little bit worried, but you know, if we run away, then we're fucked. At least we got to just keep trying to hit. You know, we got 15% lifesteal at this, 20% even. Holy shit, 20% lifestyle. You know, you just gotta hold out and, you know, keep hitting, try and get those Q out, especially in the ultimate, because the Q comes down so quickly, and solid kill. I mean, team gets an ace, and we're rocking and rolling, which is nice. Back on Nasus. But this is no better. It's no better when you can do this on Nasus, when you're getting like almost probably gonna be like 400 stacks in 20 minutes. There's nothing better. Nothing better. But, you know, really, games shouldn't be like this. Renekton hasn't really done, and I can't really necessarily fault him too much, but maybe he could have held the wave a little bit better. I don't know. You know, he really needs a gank from his jungler to be making something big happen. And you know, what's Ezreal really gonna ever do? He has 8 kills, though. So I don't know. But you know, 400 stacks in 20 minutes against the Renekton is just too much. We haven't actually back, so we've got to be careful because I could actually afford my Triforce right now, but. Lucian's coming, so we might make a play. So 414. Not too shabby that. We're way out my TP, we're back and get Triforce. Like, the thing is, we got like 3 grand, which is a lot of money. Like, we had Triforce right now, we'd crush him, but yeah, I'd rather kind of do it whilst my TP's up. Yeah, good job to my team. They've turned things around, which is quite nice. Like I said, I think having the mighty Ezreal isn't really all that scary. Morgana might be trying to top sway. Try and do this. Stay. Should be fine. And indeed. Oh god, no! Oh, I can't run! Oh, the Q snipes. Alright, we're gonna get out of here. I got my TP. I don't want to really fight. Good job on Morgana. Ah, good job. Back with a flawless Nasus, baby. We get that Triforce on the go. We get Ninja Tabbies. And we're TP top. I'm not really going to do much with my TP, but I want to carry on farmings. Oh, she landed that Q. That red buff might be too much for me, I think. I'm not going to do it. The red buff. It's a bit, I don't know, it was a bit optimistic. That's why I hate Flash. Oh, man, she's in trouble. So I hate frickin' Flash. We had Ghost to pound his ass. Or we might not actually get with him on the Ghost anyway. But the problem is with the Wither then, it wouldn't be too bad, you know, because he blinks away as like a mini flash anyway. But the red buff was too much. But hey, Renekton's going to trouble me for a flash anyway, so fuck that shit. So we're looking, yeah, looking good. But this is now at this point in time where we have this many stacks. You know, we're going to hit 500 very shortly, and this is, I think, Nasus's most like power point here, especially when I'm as fed as I am. You know, 2 items in, 500 stacks. I could win a 2v1 if we had Ghost. Not having Ghost might be a little bit dead in there. We'll see. The thing is, you just get kited around is the biggest issue. Nasus is just so easy to be kited. It's his biggest issue, and they could kite me a little bit. But, you know, this is a massive power spike for me to have this many stacks at this time. You know, no one on their team can handle me. Yeah, look at that Q down. That's without me. Now we're dragging all their teammates up. Could make things a bit more interesting. Oh, Vlad's here as well. Oh my god. Overstayed my welcome. Oh, God, where's that fucking 80 carry? Well, you know, we've thrown out, what, 4 people top then. It's up to my team, really. You know, we got a kill as well in a 4v1 situation. Maybe he could have ran a little bit. I don't know. We killed Renekton, which I'm kind of happy with. Even though he's not really the shutdown on me, I think, was a bit more worth them. And they get a tier 1. But, you know, what's Fiddlesticks is creating no pressure at the moment. You know, Morgana tried her best to save me. And, you know, Bot, they could get a tier 1. We traded tier 1s, but, yeah. There's Fiddlesticks. Oh, he's going for it. He's doing what I couldn't do. Or is he? Oh, nope. Couldn't handle it. Goddamn flawless game gone. Nothing. But yeah, my team, well, if they can get tier 2 off this, would be pretty sweet. It's a dual 80 carries, y'all. Living the dream. So, I guess we could do get some MR, wouldn't be too bad. Vlad's a bit of pain. Lifesteal bonuses, plus the health we get from it as well. The thing with this build, it is pretty, you know, we only get, what, 250 health. In my first 2 items, I've only got 250 bonus, or first 3 items, I've only got 250 bonus health, and it's generally my standard build. You know, the Frozen Heart I think is really nice on Nasus because the mana, you know, just the straight up mana you get from it is huge. And so, plus the aura is pretty nice, you know, it works out quite good against that comp. And most comps really. But, you know, it does leave you quite HP-less. It's not so bad when you're stuck in lane versus someone, but if we were to group up right now, he would be poked out a little bit. So having that Spectres there, which gives us another 250, is pretty sweet. Even though we're most likely not to probably bump into Vlad too much, but my biggest issues are probably the bots. But we have Ninja Tabbies and, say, Frozen Heart. Fine. But yeah, Ghost is just like, now in the situation, after that sort of like 15-minute lane phase, after that 15-minute point, as long as things are going well and you haven't fed, Ghost is so much better. But, you know, Flash is kind of there to help make sure you don't feed. You know, you could run Ghost, and then if you feed, then one Ghost is kind of useless if you fed, right? So, it's a bit of a miss situation. Thank God we had that MR. Oh, rip. The outplays. The outplays. Fiddlesticks coming out now, there you go. What the fuck? That was my pentakill, bro. That was my pentakill, son. Fight me, Ezra. Fight me. Fight me! But, thing is, again, like, they sent all these people top. What? Now, how did she kill me? Definitely nick my pentakill. That's gonna reset. God damn it! God damn it, son. Fuck, you rest. So, you know, during that time, well, we could actually have gone mid. We could actually TP mid. We could have all around the universe with that player. But, you know, what, Lucian gets tier 2, Varus gets mid, we maybe even get an inhib. If I'd have went mid, we would have got inhib, but Nasus, don't go there! Nasus does what he wants. Infernal Drake coming up, you know, say this is where Nasus, you know, we're applying our pressure. So this is kind of good what we are doing, you know. You don't, just because Nasus has that many stacks doesn't mean you have to group up, you know. You can apply your pressure. I think it's better even, you know, to apply your pressure this way, because you're seeing they have to send, you know, 3-4 people top to deal with me. And if my team's in position, you know, whether I can get away or if my team's in position to counter that, which they did then, you know, it's just so huge for us. So, you know, I think Nasus is better. You know, as much as I could group up. You know. The problem is Nasus, unless you have some CC there when you group up, you know, and I'm kind of just get kited around CC. So, you know, I think bringing 2 people top and me killing them is a lot better. Gotta be a bit careful. Too greedy. Again, they've sent 4 people top. There's at least 3 people top at the moment, so we get fire Drake. Whatever. We want to keep that pressure up just so we get the Drake. We've got to be careful because we don't have wards down, so it's a little bit scary. Get him, yeah, double buffs. Kind of glad I didn't do that. But again, you know, 2 people are top. My team should be, well, my team are actually out of position. They might not be able to do it. Get him. I gotta get it! Fuck my life! No! No! Woo! Jeez. Did we get the dragon? They get the dragon. We got the dragon? They got the dragon. Oh, they got the dragon. Oh, rip. My team should have really, you know, I've got the AD carry and mid lane atop. You know, what more do you want? I would kill one of them. Got 4,000 gold to spend as well. We should actually, well, they had today, so kind of worth it overall. Or not. Who wants the mid inhib anyway? Should get the sin. Oh, you should get double inhib, which we. Yeah, just want to get this mid real quick. Oh god, that might actually get cancelled. That might be cancelled. Oh yeah, might have been cancelled. Ah! Rip. Fuck my life. Oh, we get Baron. I wanted the Baron there. That was a bit of a silly. That TP takes so long. It's like as long as a recall. 4.5 seconds. Recall's what, 8 seconds? Where's the recall button at? Do you have a recall button? I swear there's a recall. You not have a recall button? Maybe because I'm dead. Oh, there's a recall button. It's like 8 seconds for a recall. 4.5 seconds for TP. It's ridiculous. Oh yeah, it was a bit of a silly place to recall. 5 grand to spend as well. I was a bit silly, bit silly probably still being in their base at that point. That's cool. We'll get Fawn Mail. Happy days, look at that. Fawn Mail on the Spirit. Ka-ching. It was like ARAM. We play ARAM style. But, you know, yeah, we're looking beastie. To think about it, though, you know, 700 or almost 700 stacks. But in the previous game, our recent game, and you know, we hit 1,000 stacks in 30. I think it was 30. It was 30. It was about that. So, you know, we're 300 stacks short. But still a solid amount, and that's what I mean. You don't need that 1,000 stacks. If you hit 1,000 stacks in 30 minutes, it's pretty sweet, right? But you know, once you hit 500-600 around, you know, if you're hitting 500 at 25 minutes, you're going to have a massive power spike that you really should try and use, which we definitely have done. You know, we because of what we created, mid was taken, top was taken, Baron was taken, Dragon should have been taken. So yeah, Nasus power spike. A bit careful. We're just going to get the inhib. We may as well pop our ult because we just killed it so quick. My pentakill? Is this my pentakill? Is this it? Is this the moment? Maybe not. One day, boys. Surely with these Nasus buffs, they're going to be taken away from him at one point. I need to get a pentakill before they're gone. If I can't get a pentakill with these buffs on Nasus, then I'm never going to get a pentakill. It ain't going to happen. Ain't gonna happen. Oh no! Dream. Ah! Good to be back with some Nasus, hey bosses. What a kick-ass Nasus game. pretty nifty. Back with the power. That's one thing, like, I don't know. Once Nasus gets going, he is an extreme powerhouse that, you know, someone like Kled just doesn't offer. Who was that activity? We'll give Morgana. Give to Morgana. We had no one on as Nasus, though. The beastie Nasus, we've got to be like S rating for that. Oh, we got one. Level 5, baby. The S rating. Lovely. Look at it. So, yeah, 926, 282 farm, highest farm in game, highest gold in game. Didn't know how highest kills, fiddlesticks. Fair play to me. He turned it around, he was like 0-3, right? But that's the thing with Nasus, like, for the first 20 minutes, we were highest damage. Is that another on me? Yeah, come on, one more. You know you want it. Highest damage in game with 35k. Once Nasus gets going, you have that many stacks, you know, we're beastie, and that's where you need to kind of force that issue. You know, you could drag the game out for 1,000 stacks, but what's the point? Bar it being looking cool on YouTube with a big 1,000 stack title, you know, there isn't a need. Nasus at 500 stacks, at that point, is going to be godly, but if you get him 500 stacks at 35 minutes, then he isn't going to be godly, because they're all sort of tanked up and whatnot, but we were an absolute beast, but my issue, as I was talking about, we just don't create that pressure early on. And, you know, that causes my teams all kind of issues. As you can see, they were losing. I think they were losing their lanes without Ezreal ganking anyway. But Ezreal had 8 kills, and he come top once when the Morgana caught him, and I got that double kill, which was super sweet, which slowed things down. And then I was able to finally start, because I was winning my lane so hard, I was able to put that pressure on, right? And we were dragging 3-4 people top. But it took me 20 minutes to get to that point. And really, against a Renekton, you know, that shouldn't be happening. But, you know, they didn't put the pressure on me for whatever reason or whatever happened. I really don't know how it got out of hand so quickly. You know, if they're not putting that pressure on me, then that's going to happen. And, you know, give me 20 minutes with Nasus and I'll give you the world. But if you don't, you feed it up to crap, then, you know, just take it all away from me. But fun game. Hope you bosses enjoyed. Take it easy. Have a good day. Peace.
So alive.